Hey guys, Rollout or Taylor here, and today I'm back with another Anthem video. Now, quickly before we get into this video, I just want to explain why I haven't really been covering Anthem, and it's actually pretty simple. After E3, I was so caught up in the Division 2 and all the Division 2 news, and I'm still a little bit behind and want to cover a lot more. But I feel like I've covered a lot of the Division 2 and I still want to produce a lot of content for this channel, and until we get some more Division 2 news, I thought I could have a look back on Anthem and see what I missed at E3. So today's video, we're going to be talking about all of the classes in Anthem, what their abilities are, and how they're going to play out. So guys, if you do like Anthem content, let me know by either leaving a comment or by clicking that like button. But anyway, let's get straight into the video. First up, before we dive into each class within Anthem, we're going to need to understand what the exosuits are, or in other words, what a Javelin is. Now, a Javelin is what is operated by a freelancer, which is your character, and these are the only ones that have control over these Javelins. We can actually see a freelancer jumping into a Javelin in one of the very first bits of footage we had regarding Anthem, so it's cool to look back and now be able to understand what's happening in that clip. So there's 4 variations of the Javelin, and they all have their own strength and abilities. They also all have their own upgrade paths. They're going to allow us to choose what upgrades we want, how that Javelin's going to play out, and more specifically, make it our own. Don't think that when you go into this game, once you've chosen your Javelin, that that's it for the rest of the game. We are going to be able to switch between Javelins depending on how we want to play the certain mission or how we want to explore the world. You're going to also be able to apply cosmetic items and paint jobs and whatnot to your Javelin. And all of these can be earned in-game as well as paid for via microtransactions. And now that's out of the way, what are the 4 classes we can use? It makes sense to start with the one you'll first be introduced to. That's the Ranger. You'll first use this within Anthem's opening missions, and it actually comes stocked with a variety of abilities, perfect for beginners. It's going to be fast moving, flexible, and it's going to be able to deal a decent amount of damage. So perfect for you to get a feel of what the world of Anthem has to offer. Then there's the Colossus, pretty much the heavy hitter, the tank looking Javelin. It's designed for devastating the battlefield, but it's going to come at a cost. It's going to be one of the less agile Javelins, but with the armor it's going to be carrying and the firepower is going to be packing. It's definitely going to be able to get through some of those mobs a lot easier than the other Javelins. And you're definitely going to be at a huge advantage if you have one of these in your squad. Now, if you're a mage type player, you're going to be interested in the Storm Javelin. We don't know too much about this one, but from the gameplay, it shows off its elemental damage. It's got a longer hover time than other Javelins, and it can deal damage from a distance. But again, that's going to come with a cost. It's going to be one of the weaker Javelins, so make sure you use distance because that's going to be your main advantage. And finally, the most mysterious of the 4. This one's called the Interceptor, and we really do not know too much about this one. So far, it sounds like it's going to be a Javelin all about stealth and taking enemies down with surprises. The possibility of traps, and using its agility to get around mobs and taking them out before they even realise you're there. This definitely sounds like one up my street, but I'm going to have to see how it develops, and once we get more news about it, I'm sure I'll be able to make an easier decision. So from the information we currently have on the 4 classes or the 4 different Javelins, I would be interested to know what you guys are going to be running with. For me, like I've already said, is probably the Interceptor, depending on what is later revealed about it, but also the Storm would be close second. It looks really cool and it sounds like it's going to be really cool as well. That'll definitely be 2 of my first choices anyway. So guys, there it is, another Anthem video down. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you enjoy my Anthem coverage and content, then please let me know by either leaving a comment or by clicking that like button. And if you're new around here and want to continue seeing Anthem coverage as well as the Division 2 coverage, then please make sure to subscribe. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.